So hi, hello everyone. A small vlog, a small interview with my friend. He has traveled all the way from Jammu and Kashmir to one side to the northeast, and from northeast to Rameshwaram, then back to Trivandrum, and he's going back again to Mangalore. I'm introducing my friend, schoolmate, hostel mate, Bangalore mate. This is Mr. Sooraj.
Hi guys, Adarsh just gave me a cup that says do not disturb. I don't know if you can see it, I'm sure you're seeing it reverse, but yeah, it says do not disturb. But then he just bothered me right now and says that I have to do an interview. So yeah, I'm doing a ride from North Kashmir in the north to northeast towards Imphal, and I've come down all the way to Kanyakumari via Rameshwaram and other places in the east coast. Now currently I am moving towards the west of India, which is the Gujarat. Trying to visit Ran of Kutch. I will be using the west coast road, the Konkan route, and then I will gradually move from Gujarat to back to Kashmir. So I'm doing the entire perimeter of India, starting from Kashmir all the way to Manipur, down to Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Gujarat, and back to Kashmir. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, Suraj. So this is Suraj. Hello, Malayalam. We'll have a conversation.
Very bad Malayalam.
Sorry, he's acting Malayalam Marno. He has forgotten.
Yeah,
Just introduce yourself.
Okay, I am Major Sooraj. I am Adarsh's school friend, hostel friend, Bangalore mate. As he told you, I really enjoy riding. I'm a motorcycle enthusiast. Professionally, I am an army officer. I cannot tell you in detail what I do in the army, but definitely
at least a small point line is enough.
Yeah,
I think since it doesn't deserve his job.
I'm an army officer. Yeah. I love traveling. I enjoy solo motorcycle touring. Not riding, touring. When you say touring, it's about long distances. And my aim of traveling is very different. Aim of traveling is not to see places. I don't see places. My aim of traveling is meeting. So that's what I do. I travel to meet people.
So one friend to the other friend. We had all the friends from from every state, from Delhi, Karnataka, Imphal, Manipur. So we were surrounded with all 28 states of friends in Bangalore when we were studying in 2001. So okay. Anyways, and tell me how was your ride? And this is you're going for the you've been more than 10-20 times, and do you have any count like that?
How many people I met?
No, this is the it's been more than 5 times, 6 times. So you went for a long ride.
So yeah, I've been riding for quite some time now. It's been 8 years since I've been touring on my motorcycle. I got a Royal Enfield Classic 350 2014 model, which is again I feel is the best way to tour, best motorcycle you can use to tour, because you can yourself service it, maintain it, and it is very reliable. I am basically I've been doing touring since all across India. When I was down south, I've done the entire southern peninsula. When I was posted in West Bengal, I did the entire northeast. And of course, when I was in north, when I'm in Kashmir right now, I've explored the entire north of India. However, when I just don't focus on different parts, but I also do extremely long tours, about 5,000 kilometers, 3,000 kilometers, 8,000 kilometers. So it's a long touring experience, and I do it solo, so it gets very challenging. And to name a few, I've done Kanyakumari to Kashmir a couple of times. I've done Bangalore to Punjab. I've done West Bengal to Bangalore. I've done Bangalore, Mangalore, Trivandrum, Pondicherry, Chennai, Tirupati, and Bangalore. I've done Bangalore, Bombay, and back. I've done. It goes like I keep doing rides. I know.
Which was the best ride?
The best
Another.
touring experience is of course what I'm currently doing.
Which ride which you really remembering?
I would definitely remember my ride to Bombay and back because it was about 2,500, 2,600 kilometers ride, and the main reason I love that ride is because I like the fact that I did not expect unexpected things. Like the entire ride was under heavy rainfall.
Okay, just can you show me your gear and what all gear you use? And is it okay to show your gear? Or
Yeah, I have
if there is any problem, we'll change the topic.
I can tell you the gear I use.
Because he carries many things, and I've seen it. He takes camp. He takes camp also. He gives no much importance for the safety, and he told me that how to ride and all. Like how to
The
take
most
break.
important thing, I would definitely recommend a good riding gear. Riding gear is something which is definitely something you need to invest on. Consider it as an investment. It's like a life insurance. You need to invest on your gear, especially your helmet, your riding jacket, and your riding pants. I have a Rhinox riding pant and a riding jacket. Any Rhinox jacket is good enough. I have a LS2 helmet, which is again pretty good, and I have a Crampster gloves. And I generally don't use the riding boots because it's quite stiff for long tours. So I use my army boots, which is a high ankle and protects your ankle and your legs. Otherwise, I carry my toolkit. I carry the entire toolkit for the bike. I have got my puncture kit. I've got my camping kit. I've got my own kit. So the entire baggage is divided into toolkit, puncture kit, camping kit, and my kit. So yeah, these are the four main components of my riding. And I do chain maintenance. There's also a chain maintenance kit which I use to maintain the chain, which is also a very very important component when you need to ride.
Anything will happen while traveling. Anything will happen.
The best thing about traveling motorcycling solo is unexpectations, uncertainty. The fact that you are traveling for long distances and there is so much uncertainty to every moment you live, I really enjoy that. So if you are someone who don't enjoy uncertainty, if you are someone who press the panic button, then definitely you should do this so that you can get over that anxiety issues, and it keeps you moving. And when you're doing solo, you don't. The best thing about solo is you have to be self-reliant. You cannot rely on someone else because there's no one there for you. You need to be self-reliant, and you need to do everything on your own. Even if you have a puncture, you need to yourself remove the tire and get your puncture fixed. So I'm just telling you basic things. There are a lot of things that actually comes.
Which was the horror experience you had?
Of course, there are like every unexpected things that happen at unexpected time is horrific. So
one moment which was like
yeah, I was riding from.
Which we can tell.
Yeah, I can definitely tell. I was riding from a place called Silchar in towards Manipur, Meghalaya Manipur border. Silchar say I was riding to Imphal. It was a highly dense forest, and I happened to. It was a road, and there was a pothole on my left, so I happened to just move away from the pothole. And there was a sharp turn, and there was a guy in the alto who just rammed into my Ladakh carrier. And luckily nothing happened to me. I was all okay, but my bike was okay. But the alto guy's bumper had a dent, a very bad dent. So unfortunately, again, his brother was the inspector of that area. So he just clicked my photograph. I said, "Yeah, do what you want." And then I ended up riding ahead. And then in one fine village, the entire crowd with sticks stopped me and tried to cover me, and not allowing me to ride. I asked the guy, and then one gentleman just came and said, "Who are you? What are you doing?" They tried pulling out the keys and all that. So I said, "I listen, I'm so and so, and I'm just riding." And he said, then there's this whole mob that's coming closer to me. So at that point in time, ahead of me, I saw an army board which says one of the Assam Rifle battalions was there. So I said, "Listen, can I just park the vehicle ahead so that I can talk?" Then they said, okay, fine. And then they gave space. I just put the first gear, just rode inside the army campus, and that's it. And I just reached the army campus. I put my bike there. I called for the officer. I said, "Listen, I am in trouble." And then obviously we are inside the army campus. I'm an army officer, so I had all protection with people with weapons and stuff. So, and then then the ball was in my court. That I was in.
You started.
Because it was my mistake, I had to accept because I was on the wrong side. I did pay him some money and negotiated and stuff. So that
all happens while riding out. So anything can happen. So what are the safety things we should follow? What type of advice you would like to give to me or to the audience or to the
safety aspect has, there are two different safeties. You have to do. Safety of your own self and safety of the bike. Safety of the bike, I will start with the bike. First thing is you need to check if you have adequate fuel. Next thing you have to check if your tires are good. When it comes to tires, you need to ensure that the tires pressure is right. It has got enough rubber left on it, and if there are no if you know the terrain is bad, so you need to ensure that you are riding on the right track. The next thing is the engine oil. You need to check if there is adequate engine oil in the bike. Then you need to check if the electricals are fine, and then you need to check if your lights are working fine. Then you need to check if your air filter is clean. Then you need to check if if there is some issue with the mileage, or if there's a lot of drag. You need to check if this can be done by checking all the rubber parts, if there are no cracks on the rubber parts. And then the most important thing is how you balance your luggage. The load need to be equally balanced between two sides, so that you don't drift while you're on high speeds. The next thing is that's about, and then you need to check if your crash guard is actually stable. Sometimes the crash, because of long distances, there are a lot of vibrations and the crash guard gets loose. So after every ride, when you prepare yourself for the next day's ride, you end up tightening all the nuts and bolts, basically the base nuts and the other nuts and bolts, just to ensure that they are in good shape. Then you need to check with the rear view mirrors. Sometimes they also get loose and they end up breaking due to vibrations. And then you need to have a spare clutch cable. You need to have a spare accelerator cable just in case and then you need to check if your brake shoes are fine, rear brake and front brake, disc brake, the brake shoes are fine, because it gets worn out on long distances. And then you need to check that's more like it. That's about your bike.
I think we should be a half mechanical. ഈ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യങ്ങൾ വെച്ച് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ പെട്രോൾ ഉണ്ടാവണം, ഫ്യൂവൽ ഉണ്ടാവണം, ടയർ ഷുഡ് റബ്ബർ ഉണ്ടാവണം. ഐ തിങ്ക് അറ്റ് ദ സെയിം ടൈം യു ഷുഡ് ടേക്ക് യുവർ ചെയിൻ സേഫ്റ്റി ഉണ്ടാവണം. ആൻഡ് അറ്റ് ദ സെയിം ടൈം ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ഓൾ ഫാസ്റ്റ് എയ്ഡ് കിറ്റുകളും എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ഉണ്ടാവണം തന്നെയാണ് പറയുന്നത്.
നെക്സ്റ്റ് തിങ് യുവർ ഓൺ പേഴ്സണൽ സേഫ്റ്റി. Personal safety is basically you need to be fit.
You should be fit.
You need to be extremely fit to do long tours. You need to have a good core strength. You need to have good shoulder strength. You need to have a good body balance. You need to have focus, which is the most important thing. And
do you want to travel all over around? After the India, like international travel?
I will do abroad.
Yeah.
And then you need to have a good diet. You need to ensure that you're sleeping properly. Then you need to ensure that if you're wearing glasses, then you need to ensure that you're taking care of your eyes and your other organs. And then you need to have proper food, healthy food, and then the most important thing is hydration. You need to drink a lot of water. Even if you don't feel like drinking, you just need to. So I use a hydration pack which is attached to my bag, and I keep sipping water whenever I kind of feel sleepy or drowsy. I just have a sip of water and keep hydrating myself. It helps a lot. It allows you to cover some more distances. And then you need to have few medication with yourself for body aches and other pains. Carry a combi flam and move and stuff.
So I think you have said everything. Anything else you want to say?
I think I've said a lot.
So do one thing. You take a chai. We'll show us all this equipment very fast. And then he wants to move also. He will be having a small breakfast with me. That's what. Anyway, I'll show this. So these are the items, I think.
This is my helmet.
This is the helmet. One second.
So I'll basically show you my gear, basic gear what I use. This is my LS2 helmet, which is pretty expensive for someone who is about 15,000 rupees. It has got a anti-fog visor, and also it has got inner visor. Which I use for sunlight, during direct sunlight. And then this is my Cramster gloves. It's pretty worn out, but it's helped me. And I did meet with an accident last year, and if you see these scars here, yeah, that has helped my knuckles. That's my tank bag. So this is my backpack, and this is the hydration pack which I use. Then I have a wonderful boots. This is again not in a very good shape, but yeah, it's riders' boots are never clean.
The biggest gear.
So this is something which I use to fasten my back. Just to keep my back stiff. And then this is my jacket. It's a rhino jacket. It's pretty heavy. Others, can you feel it? It's pretty heavy. It has got it's a level 2 jacket. It's got all safety padding across.
Shoulder.
And others, you can show my pant. This is the riding pant I wear. Rhinos is not paying me anyways. So I can show. Then I will show you how I set up my bike. So I call her the Olive because she's olive in color. And so basically this is my own personal kit. My rucksack is inside this. I have also my sleeping bag also attached to this. So this also provides us my backrest when I ride. Then this is my seat cushion, which helps me. Which I pump air into it, and then I can ride for a longer time. And then this is the toolkits. I have my MRE, meals ready to eat, just in case.
Is this petrol or diesel?
I'll tell you. Meals ready to eat, which is I use it for my in case if I am emergency, if I don't get food, I have that in this area.
I think carries a hotter also.
Yeah. And this is my I'll tell you. This is my in this I have an entire biker toolkit, puncture kit, etc. And also I have an extra boot inside. Oh, this is my chair. So when I work on my bike, I need to sit somewhere. So I use that chair on a daily basis. It comes very handy.
Explain, I'll tell you. I'll shoot.
And then this is my extra engine oil, which I use for refilling my engine oil during my ride. And
So what is this? This is the map you have traveled.
I'm planning to travel.
Planning to travel. You did already, I think.
I'm here already. I have to do this much.
Okay, you all the way came from here to went to Bhutan, Imphal, then came to Rameshwaram, back to Trivandrum to his dad. Now we are at Kollam. This is the place where he is currently right now.
So I call this tour the Great Indian Tour. Okay, and you can follow me, the Dispatch Rider.
Nice.
And
Dispatch rider.
I'm on Instagram.
What do you mean by dispatch rider? Can you just explain that?
Dispatch rider is because I'm in the army. I always respect the fact that we call them there's a set of riders called the dispatch riders who ride Royal Enfield motorcycle to take important messages from one place to another.
Okay.
And then this is basically my fuel can. I use this.
This is oil of it. This
is engine oil. This is for my fuel.
This is oil, engine oil.
And this is for my fuel.
Okay.
So if I want a little bit, not too much, just in case I use this small distillery bottle.
Okay.
This is my dry cloth which I use it to after working. So, and I use a tarpaulin 9 feet into 6 feet tarpaulin.
So
about my bike modifications, I've got a customized handlebar based on my size and the way my city shows. Then I've got a knuckle guard.
Okay.
I've also got a windshield.
Okay.
This is my rear view mirror. I've got unfortunately one broke because of vibration.
So what does this is a safety requirement?
This is for your knuckle guard. Yeah, I had a crash, small fall, so it protected my right hand. This is my windshield. Again, very important for long rides.
Why? What does help?
It helps you when you are riding at high speeds. There's something called the wind blast. It hits your chest. It tires you long for
Okay.
So I just realized this nut has come off.
What is this light, sir? Extra lights being kept over here?
Yeah, these are fog lamps.
Okay.
Fog lamp, extra LED lights.
Okay. So you colored for custom.
I have a heavier
crash guard. Safety requirement.
It's again a safety requirement. I have an additional clutch wire. Just in case if you have and then this is my additional activator wire.
Okay.
And this is my tent. Put up.
What is this?
Tent.
This is a
camping tent. Then I have a grip, hand grip. This is very important for long touring because your hand actually gets tired with a normal one.
So any different massageable seat over?
No, this is actually an air seat. You can actually pump air inside. And once you pump air inside, it gives you even more comfortable ride.
So you won't have any thigh pain?
Yes. It gives you an extra mileage, that's all.
Mileage?
Mileage in the sense you can ride for long.
Energy, I think.
Yeah, it gives you more
stamina.
You can ride for long.
So you do it every frequent...
Whenever I want it, I use it. After Now I'll open this, I have to show you.
No, it's okay. I think that's a big thing to do it. Fine.
It's not a big thing.
I think I'm not disturbing you. You want a slipper?
Give me light.
No, I don't want that.
So whenever people find it very difficult to put stand off on a heavy motorcycle.
Yeah, center stand.
But actually center stand is a very simple thing to do.
Of course.
So you just have to ensure that both the legs are touching the
downstairs.
The road.
Okay.
And you just have to
pull it out.
So it doesn't matter how heavy your bike is.
Okay.
It's how the technique you use to actually pull up a motorcycle. So I'll just do the unpacking. I have to get the flag so you can. So basically I'm into mountaineering as well. So I know the basic knots which we use for packing and for mountaineering. So I use the basic 8 knot. I use this knot to just put my luggage.
He has bought a big flag, I think.
That's the flag I bought. So I remove this and then the entire thing.
There's only one flag, or you got more than 5 or 6 to give it to everyone?
No, only one flag. battery of Ola and the bag is open. So now I've got this customized this cover. It's a waterproof cover. So what we've done is so there's another waterproof cover when
Inside
you open
there.
this, and this one I use to, and then this is used for keeping all my stuff so that I don't misplace them. So this is again a waterproof cover. So once you remove this, there is another
2 bags are there.
This is another waterproof cover for my sleeping bag. So I remove my sleeping bag, and again this is again a waterproof bag. So there's no seepage of water carrying because there are 3 layers of waterproof covers. This is again a waterproof riding bag. So I generally keep my stuff in this bag. If I show you inside, I'll show you how organized it is.
Okay.
How organized it is.
Okay, I think we have a battery low. We'll make it very fast.
So this is my laundry bag. Right now I just came home from home. So the laundry, there's no laundry for me.
Full clean.
Full clean.
Fresh.
So I have my. So I have divided my clothes into such small bags.
Wow.
Basically,
Very, very well planned.
The main
Packed.
If you see down.
Tab.
Then that's my main bag of main clothes. This is winter clothing.
Okay.
Likewise, I've got my undergarments.
Okay.
And the clothes which I actually need on an immediate basis, I keep it on top. Like this is some inner which I really need. This is the national flag which I'm carrying always.
Everywhere.
And this is a pant which I generally wear when I'm
While raining.
when I just
Winter season?
want to visit some place or something.
Okay.
When I'm not riding.
And this is our school flag. Thank you.
And I've got an amazing toilet kit.
Okay.
Got all my toiletries, everything.
Safe.
And that's about my baggage.
Good, man. This is enough. I think if you start removing everything, then you have to place it again, and he already packed it
But I'm not sure I keep using it.
every time. But when I see it for often, it feels that
And the best part about this, you don't need to, there's no zip to it. You just have to touch it and then fold it like this. So it gives you a proper quality. You just have to release some air so it actually compresses.
So it's been a long time to see the Bolivarian flag.
Yeah, it's a very big flag. It's a 6-feet flag.
You were the former, games captain, right?
Yeah, I was a games captain. These so-called games captain.
After Bibid, you were. Yeah.
Vigna was a games captain, I was a games captain.
Okay. Who was the school captain on that time?
October.
Who was that?
So, let's chill. Oh, I forgot. See, this is how you forget. You know why you forget? Because you don't put it here. You place it somewhere else.
Okay.
So that's how
It happens.
forgetfulness is. You need to know your mind.
Usually it happens.
So you need to keep everything here. So that when you put it back.
But I enjoyed this one, man. Air seat. I think this will help you for every rider.
I mean, because I have to put the flag back, I'm not trying it. Just leaving it like this. So that it looks as if it looks like that.
Okay. We go. That's because of mom's. Sooraj is going back, getting packed up very much. Straight to Kochi? Kochi to Calicut?
Straight to Kozhikode. Kochi is 140 kilometers.
147 kilometers. 3 hours, 2 hours 40 minutes is the running time, but since you will have some traffic, it will take 3 hours 50 minutes. And from there to you will have a.
How is the road from Kochi to Kozhikode?
From Kochi is good. From Kochi to Kozhikode is also not bad. And Sooraj is taking his departure time, having away, going back. He's ready with his here.
It's too hot for me to.
The climate is very tough, right?
Humid. It's humid.
What is this?
It's a hydration tank. Yeah. Okay, I think.
Take care. Safe ride. Yeah. Mandatory pit stop. Mandatory pit stop. So currently we are ending. I think Sooraj needs to travel. He's been here more than 2 hours.
Yeah, I was
Actually-
supposed to be early for 15 minutes.
So actually we planned only for 15 and 20 minutes, but
then-
unfortunately he had a surprise breakfast from my mother.
Surprise breakfast and heavy breakfast. No,
So
I
that-
think I'll be.
I think there won't be any lunch, I think.
Yeah, I think I feel pretty sleepy.
I hope he doesn't sleep while driving.
Nah. That is. Oh, I forgot actually. The Bluetooth inside.
Bluetooth inside the helmet
Huh?
actually. There's a Bluetooth inside the helmet. We're showing
Oh,
you.
man,
Yeah, sure. We'll get it.
just wash my hands.
So that's what he has done his ride. He just been here over here, and thanks for the interview, Sooraj. And I hope have a safe drive. It's all the way. So ഇന്നൊരു കുഞ്ഞു വ്ളോഗ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഫൈൻ completed with Sooraj and traveling all the way to the Mangalore, then later on to Kashmir. Thank you.